Oh, I hate golf. Has this ever crossed your mind mid-round? You've just three-putted, hit it in the trees, or made double bogey again. You're honestly questioning why you even bother, because nothing seems to go right. The truth is, you're making simple mistakes costing you countless shots. Keep watching to rapidly fix 5 score-wrecking mistakes you didn't even know you were making. Don't you just hate duffing iron shots? Need to bring my elbow to the side while I'm bumping my hips, side bending to the right and opening up my pelvis. Don't forget about your grip, takeaway, weight distribution, ball position. There's so much to think about. While you're busy losing yourself in swing mechanics, you've likely made a shockingly simple mistake. Any guesses? And no, it's not the group waiting on the tee behind. You're standing the wrong distance from the ball. Fats, thins, shanks, tops, they all come from this. So how far should we stand from the ball? Glad you asked. Span out your hand, pinky finger on your belt buckle, thumb on the top of the grip of the club. Do this on every shot to make hitting the middle of the club face as easy as clicking a pen. If this is the first lesson of mine you've seen, please consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss a free video. 10 yards left over the fringe, nothing in the way. It's got to be the drop and stop lob shot, surely. Ooh, maybe not. We need to make better shot choices around the dance floor. I know you're thinking the pros on TV hit lob shots all the time, but honestly they don't. Top players use the simplest shot they can to get closest to the hole most often. Sometimes it's a lob shot, but not often. Take it from 6-time major champion and former world #1 Sir Nick Faldo, who preached, get the ball on the ground as soon as possible. So ask yourself what the easiest shot you can play is. You'll find yourself playing this kind of shot really often. Does your heart sink when your ball rolls into the sand? You might as well grab your bucket and spade because you're going to be in the sand all day. You're being too delicate. Get out of the sand first time, every time. Sand is resistance. We have to hit the sand before the ball to get the club to go under the ball and lift the ball up and out of the bunker. But when we hit the sand, it slows the club down more than with any other shot. So you have to hit it way harder. Open up the face and hammer into the sand behind the ball with plenty of power. You're not going to need your bucket and spade anymore. You've read it from every angle. It's right lip for the win. You've got the straightest stroke around, but you can't stop three-putting. You've neglected the most important part of putting. No, not your grip. Distance control. Without it, nothing else really matters. Practice an even tempo. Play a metronome as you're practicing your putting stroke, trying to match up your backswing and through swing to the pace of the metronome. Then just change the length of the swing to hit the ball different distances rather than hitting it harder. Get to the practice green 15 minutes before the start of your round and attune yourself to the pace of the greens. Work on those longer range putts. Calibrate your feel to the green speed. Become obsessed with pace putting and thank me later for your new record score. 140 yards. 8 iron, 7 iron, 6 iron. They all go the same distance. Does it really matter? I see this issue every single week in lessons, and it always starts with, I hit all my irons the same distance. Golf companies are going to hate me for saying this. You have too many clubs in your bag, and honestly, it's killing you. A Tour Pro hits lob wedge 100 yards and a 4-iron 240 yards. They have 10 golf clubs between these. Between each club, there's about 4 degrees of difference in loft, which equates to about 15 yards. The amateur golfer is a completely different story. Most amateurs hit lob wedge 60 yards and 4-iron about 150 yards. So if you have the same amount of clubs as a pro, you will have smaller distance gaps between them. You also don't strike your irons as well as pros do, so this is going to vary your distances even more. That's why all your clubs go the same distance. But don't worry, there are 3 solutions to make your clubs go different distances consistently. You can hit the ball farther by generating more speed. You can strike it more consistently with your irons. And you can have bigger loft gaps between your clubs by taking clubs out of the bag. This is the easiest fix. Just take every second club out of your bag, and now you've got 8 degrees of loft between each club instead of 4, so there's double the distance between each club. No more confusion. Now all of your clubs go different distances. Thanks for watching, subscribe to the channel so you never miss a free video, and check out the description for my coaching, practice plans and free guides to lower your scores. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment below with your thoughts, and check out the videos above to continue leveling up your game. Have an incredible day. Thank you so much.